Okay, outside kitchenettes are beyond the scope of this inspection, but I'm over here and I'm kind of a curious George, so I'll just get in here a little bit and have a look at this. This is going to be mostly plumbing. You know what I'm not seeing underneath this sink? I'm not seeing any clips. So the only thing holding this sink up is a sealant. And it doesn't look like the sealant is doing a very good job. This sink is collapsing. Okay, we come in here and we got an electric power going to all of our stuff. This is an electric water heater. Okay, we've got some kind of a pump system, a storage tank, and the electric receptacle outlet is behind there. I can't get to it. I don't know where to start. Let's start with the water heater, for example. We really don't have service access in front of the water heater, and I can't get a picture of the data plate because there is no service access. Okay, our temperature pressure relief valve for our water heater. Okay, it does not have a drain pipe. It does not have a drain pipe. And then our collection tank here, the top won't stay on, and again, I don't know where it takes it. We've got an air admittance valve right here, which is a good thing, but apparently the air admittance valve wasn't working good enough, so that somebody cut a slot into it to allow more air. So that's not working the way it should. So this is an unconventional arrangement that somebody needs to pay some attention to. So again, beyond the scope of what I do, but here we go. You know. Trash. Ice. These posts for this cabana, these posts are driven straight into the ground. Okay, they're supposed to have, and we got a little cracked tile right there. These posts are supposed to have stands installed underneath them to separate them from the hard surface, because these posts, okay, just like around the garage car entry doors, these posts are cellulose material and they wick water up off of the ground. Without the stands, we have the stains. Okay, that staining, this is going to rot before this. This is going to rot prematurely. And we'll be in here trying to fix it. That's a good example. I like that. All right. Moving on just a little bit. Putting our home defense back where we found it. Okay, chillers need to be serviced just like air conditioning equipment. So when you service your air conditioning equipment, you might want to think about having your refrigerations, and a lot of, especially smaller air conditioning companies. I don't know how to work it. I know how to work it. Looks like a mighty beast. It's got a handle right here. Remove film. Okay. That's how you turn on the lights. Okay. That's kind of nice. Coming on here, we've got our cooktops. Got our grill. Got our egg. Got our fryer. Got a lot of stuff going on here. But I'm not seeing any gas piping. How's the gas piping look going to it? Well, let's look, bud. Okay. Yeah, let's look. Alright, another receptacle I can't get to. I'm not seeing any sediment traps. I'm not surprised. Okay. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm just saying that they're required in California right now, and so it's only a matter of time, so I'm going to go ahead and calling it. But this is one thing I can call. I will call a lack of sediment traps, drip traps, call it what you will. Okay? Well, I am going to call that out. But what I'm also going to call out is this blue Teflon tape. That blue Teflon tape is okay for water, It's okay for nitrogen, it's okay for oxygen, it's okay for high pressure applications, it's okay for everything except natural gas products. Okay, natural gas and propane, it's not, that is the wrong tape for the application. So I don't know why they were so specific about it, but if you go online, if you Google it, they're pretty specific. It handles a lot of stuff. And it also states that it does not, specifically states that it does not handle gas products. That's your grill, that's your egg, that's where the real magic happens. Those are great. Okay, moving on along, there's your bottle opener, that's important. Wood on the sides, wood on the sides, wood on the ceiling. You really don't have an attic space, so we don't really need ventilation there. Nine inches, so a core bowl is not required. Huh. Keep measure, bud. 10 inches. A core bowl should have been installed underneath this to support it. Somebody can sit on this and it'll break right off. And then everybody laughs, ha 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 ha, Uncle Bud, he's so funny. And then, you know, maybe it's a doctor's trip and it's not so funny. You find out how much it costs to replace this bad boy and you want it to match that one, and all of a sudden it's not funny anymore. The joke's over. So a core bowl would be a nice thing to have.